Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Blue Podcast. This is the Red Show. I'm here with Heli and Henry. How are we both doing, lads?
Yeah,
Hello.
Not too bad, mate.
Cool. We've got a bunch of stuff to get through today, including the FA Cup, which of course happened last week. So we can get straight into that. Starting off with Henry, Manchester United got a 2-0 victory away from home against Wigan. How do you think that went, overall performance from the lads?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was exactly what we were expecting. It's Wigan. Like, it would have been phenomenal for a Premier League team to mess up in the cup against a team from a lower division. I mean, I don't see a top club doing that. I mean, it would have to be a really small tin pot club to mess up that badly in the cup against lower league opposition. Tom McManaman specifically.
Full strength team as well.
Yeah. But yeah, like the way I see it is we played a full strength team against Wigan and we beat Wigan. Like, I'm not too fast. I'm not overly happy. I'm not overly sad. I'm just nothing to talk about there really, other than it's a solid performance.
No, but shout out Wigan goalie. Shout out Tickle.
What
a game!
What a name!
No, 21 years old and he's done bits again. He was honestly my man of the match.
I mean, he
was so good.
Saves. He was very good. I mean, is he on loan or is he there permanently?
I have no idea. No, he's there permanently.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, fair play. That might be a potential signing for a Prem team coming up at some point.
The next James Trafford.
Definitely.
Not quite as good as James Trafford, but you know.
Yeah, no, definitely in terms of Wigan's goalkeeper played very, very well. I mean, going on Andre Onana's situation, so is he staying at Manchester United or is he doing both? Because obviously most players have gone by now, but he's still there, which is quite interesting.
He's staying, I think, until the Tottenham game, and then he's going, as far as I'm aware. But it is a bit of a strange one that he's kind of said, "Oh no, I'm going to stay until we get this done." I think he's got more loyalty to us than he does to Cameroon, because they kicked him out of the squad and then he retired.
Didn't he retire? Yeah,
he retired.
Yeah.
And I was quite happy with that, and then he said, "Oh no, I'll come back now." But he's got a lot of loyalty to us, which I'm loving. So we'll have him until Tottenham, and then he'll bugger off, and we'll have to play Bayındır, who, to be honest, probably deserves it because he was quite good in Turkey last year and he was brought in to be the backup and to play some games, and he hasn't played a single game yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's sort of a similar situation I remember with Matip. He retired from the Cameroon national team about 4 or 5 years ago, I think it was. Because obviously they've got issues with the way they treat players, or there's something going on with the Cameroon FA and the players, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you'd expect Manchester United to get through. But moving on, I'm a very happy Liverpool fan, first of all, foremost. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. Heli, commiserations. What are your thoughts on the team's performance there?
If we could shoot, we'd be dangerous. Honestly, how many shots do we? Wait, let me look this up. How many shots do we have? Because that's actually outrageous. 1 minute, let me just Arsenal.
I mean, it's funny that they're complaining about their shooting, and yet
18 shots. 18 shots.
Yeah,
you're complaining on target.
You're complaining about your shooting, but you've got the joint top highest goal scorer in the league.
So imagine how good we would be if you actually had a competent, all-out striker.
Right, okay. The way I see it is Darwin Núñez has the most assists to one particular player out of anyone. So the link between Núñez and Salah is the strongest out of everyone, with 6 goal assists from him to Salah. Maybe you're just thinking about it all wrong. Maybe Núñez is your creator and you need to maybe, just supplement Salah a little bit. Maybe that's not what Núñez is. Maybe he's not going to be your top goal scorer.
Huh? I'm talking about Arsenal. What are you on about?
Thank you for watching the Red Show. I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
What? What's this going on about?
I don't know. I was wondering where it was going. I thought, first 5 seconds, I thought, what is he talking about Núñez for? We're talking about Arsenal.
I'm not saying second top goal scorer, who?
Oh, for God's sake. No, I'm talking about Salah. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, okay, I've recorded 4 podcasts in the last 2 days. My mind's a bit muddled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
So back to the point at hand here. Back to the actual my point. Yeah, no, we had 18 shots, 5 of them on target, and Erdegaard hit the bar. Havertz like waits 5 years before taking a shot. Like honestly, we don't have a competent finisher in our number 9 spot. It's like, and then kill your own goal. I think that's just a bit unlucky. Could have prevented it. Yeah. But at the same, I think one player who had a very good game was Aaron Ramsdale. So I mean, there's positives, but there's positives from the game because we did play well. I think we were by far the better team in the first half, but in the second half, it just like standards dropped. Just can't score for shit. Is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, Henry.
I mean, it's this kind of thing with Ramsdale now, where it's like it's getting a bit ridiculous that he's not playing. I need to bring this up again because it's like the mistakes that Raya is making in these games is mental. Like, how is this guy? I was talking about it the other day. How is Raya? It went from performing so well last season at Brentford. And Brentford have dropped off, by the way. We spoke about it yesterday with Flecken not having the best season. But he's gone from this amazing... I understand why he was bought, because he's great at distributing and he's just as good a goalkeeper, or at least he was last season. But now, the drop in quality whenever he plays just seems like a crevice. It really does. And Ramsdale, it's just like... He made 2 out of his 3 saves. Of course, 1 goal wasn't his fault, but it's just... He's being given a disservice because these are the games he's playing and they're just letting him down, and it's not his fault.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
No, I totally agree. I feel like he's sort of created a problem as well, Arteta. He's created an unnecessary problem with Raya and Ramsdale. You think that 30 million, what it's going to be in total, that could have gone towards a striker or, towards getting in a player who will score you 15, 20 goals a season. But now it's going to go towards a keeper. But you're going to keep both of them. So you're not making any money. You're losing it. So, yeah, I just think it's a bit of an unnecessary problem. I mean, yeah, first half we were terrible. Should have been about 3-0 down against Arsenal, the amount of chances that they had. Second half, though, was much better. Just seemed like to move the ball a bit quicker. Players seemed more interested, higher pressing. And then, yeah, I mean, the first goal was very lucky because it's an own goal. What else can you do about it? Just a ball whipped into the box, Kivior's headed it in. But yeah, Diaz's second goal, brilliant finish.
Yeah, great goal.
Past 2 games, he seemed right back to his best. I mean, just seems like a completely different player now because obviously he's had massive issues off the pitch with his family and everything. And then he's had injuries. But now he seems he's getting a run of games. Yeah, he was absolutely electric in that second half. And Jota coming off the bench makes such a massive difference past 2 games as well. But yeah, all in all, very, very good. Still in all 4 competitions that we're in. It's just kind of a shame that we're not in the Champions League.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you were, you'd be cruising. I mean, the thing is, right, with Klopp, he seems to have found a way to balance his forwards out. It's a very similar situation to Ramsdale and Raya, that you've got Diaz, Gakpo, Nunez, Salah, and Jota, who all could be a starting forward for a Premier League top 6 club. All of them could be that. And yet somehow no one's upset. No one's massively fallen off a cliff. Everyone's going to chipping in with goals here and there. And if anyone's got a problem, like Diaz was out with his dad and all that, Jota came in and was fantastic. And Nunez is assisting Salah. Salah's on fire. Gakpo's the only one where it's like it's a little bit rusty. He hasn't got as many goals and assists, but he's still chipping in with 4 goal involvements. It's still something. So everyone's contributing. No one's upset. And he's struck this perfect balance, despite the fact, like you say, he's got so many top quality players to rotate between a few positions.
Yeah,
but that's different to the Ramsdale Raya situation, like, completely.
It kind of it's less players, but it's also less positions to fight for.
There's only 1 goalie, but in Liverpool's there's like 3-4 attackers. So Klopp has more room to
he does have more
make
room.
Everyone please.
Yes, so maybe it's slightly easier, but it is similar in that he has to fit so many quality players into a tight system without upsetting everyone. And it might be a little bit easier, but it is similar in that regard that he's trying to keep Ramsdale happy, but give Raya the game time. It's like...
Yeah, but Klopp also has substitutions. Like, is Arteta going to sub out a goalie?
I mean, it's unlikely, but you could do. That's something you could... He's perfectly within his rights to do it. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think your point of Klopp and Arteta's situations are very different. Because you still got the subs, you still got multiple positions where the goalie's only one position.
Yeah, I mean, it's still it's similar to some guys, but you are right. It is easier for Klopp, in all fairness.
Yeah, I think you can have like 4 or 5 good attackers in the team, but I don't think you can have 2 like goalkeepers going head to head, because the amount of times that's happened at football clubs. I mean, it happened at PSG with Navas and Donnarumma. And then it happened with Navas and Courtois at Real Madrid. The poor guy just seems wherever he goes, they get another goalkeeper in,
Literally,
and then he has to leave.
The Champions League, and then just
I know
ever since.
It's been terrible, proper bad luck for him. But yeah, I feel like just created an unnecessary problem. It just wasn't needed. I don't think.
From what I read on Twitter the other day, apparently Navas could be heading to a red club in Nottingham Forest, where he might be coming back. I don't know if it's a loan or a permanent, but I say he played well for them last time. Did really well. I'd be quite happy to see that. I think getting back.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
Matt Turner's playing shit.
Unless he turns up against Man United, in which case, let's not talk about
that. No. But anyway, moving on. We are gonna pick one player we should buy, one player we should sell, and one player we should loan from each football club. So we'll just go alphabetical. So we'll start with Arsenal. Heli, who would be the player that you'd want to sign for Arsenal this January transfer window?
Right, in case you haven't realised, I think we should get a goal scorer. So the thing is though, right, with Ivan Toney, he's the obvious choice. But with how how Brentford are coping right now, I think they're going to put the price tag on Toney so high that no one will go for him, and they'll keep him at Brentford just for the end of the season, just so they can secure like safety and everything like that. So I think Toney in January is probably not the signing Brentford will want to see happen. So I did my inner FM of me. I did some scouting, and there's this striker who I'm a big fan of. Santiago Jimenez, little Mexican player. Striker for Feyenoord.
Oh, him. Okay, yeah.
Joint top goal scorer of Eredivisie. And I think I've seen some clips of him. He's a nifty little player. I'll take him. Good goal scorer. So yeah, I think he'll be my buy for Arsenal.
No, definitely. I think Arsenal need a goal scorer. I've also gone for a striker. I've gone for a bit. It's same league, not the same player. I've gone for this striker from AZ Alkmaar called Pavlidis. He's 6'1", tall player, physical, wins headers, decent build-up play as well. He's not bad at. But difference is with him and Jesus, he'll just put the ball in the back of the net, and that is just what Arsenal need. I feel like, because they don't have a Salah who is going to score 20 goals a season on the wing. Like Saka will probably be able to do it all competitions, but I can't see Saka getting 20 Premier League goals. And I think that's, when you don't have that out-and-out striker, it is a massive loss. It's not like they have Son at Arsenal, who will get 15 plus most seasons. So yeah, I went for Pavlidis just because tall, physical player. I mean, I was watching some highlights because I was like, this guy's got a few goals. He just seems to get in the right places at the right time, just puts the ball in the back of the net, simple tap-ins, just stuff like that. And yeah, I think Arsenal really do need a goal scorer, so I'd go for him. How about you, Henry?
I'm thinking of a few different options, right? So the way I see it is right wing's locked down with the creator. Saka's going to be your wide ball progressor. He's going to try and get balls into the box. We need someone in the box who's clinical and gets lots of shots on target. So that was my main metric that I was looking into for this. I have a few options that I think are gettable in January. That's kind of the main thing I'm thinking here. The first one is Donyell Malen. He's getting a 1.5.
Used to play for Arsenal.
So he's got that link. He's up for sale by Dortmund. He wants to leave, therefore gettable in January. Yeah, and they need the money as well. They're only able to do loan signings right now. So I feel like if you go in with a reasonable bid, you could probably get him for say 20 mil. I think is what they want for him. and he's getting 1.5 shots on target from a total of 2.7 per game. So it's a big majority there. Another couple of options I've noticed that I think are gettable. Gurisi at Stuttgart has a lot of shots. He had 1.8 shots on target from a possible 3.4, which is very good. And he has a release clause, so that's doable.
What, 17 mil?
17 mil, I think it is. I think he can play across the forward line, a left or up front. My one thing with him is we've only seen him play one season. So I don't know if he's a one-season wonder. So maybe a loan with an option to buy might be a good idea for him. And then my final option that I kind of just picked up this guy's name, Akor Adams is playing at Montpellier at the moment, is doing very, very well. So just to give you a kind of a quick summary, in Ligue 1, he's played 1,300 minutes and got 7 goals, and he's getting 3.1 shots per game.
Wow.
Which is, as I say, impressive from a total of 4.4. So my thought is, if you want to go for a cheap option, go for the guy from Montpellier that I've just mentioned. But my first choice probably would be Daniel Malum, if I'm honest, just because he can play left, he can play striker, and he's very gettable in January.
Yeah. Right. So, loan players next. I feel like Arsenal need a few players to just go out on loan.
Is this to go out on loan? Yeah, just to clarify.
Go out on loan. Yeah. So this would be players leaving Arsenal just to go out on loan and get some game time. So I do feel like there's a couple players. For me, I think I'd probably go Smith Rowe. I feel like feel like he needs game time. He needs minutes. He's a good player. He's just not getting used. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I see why you say that. I do see why you say that.
Because it's a year and a half now. Obviously, he had a massive injury, and then he's not even starting in the FA Cup. Like, that would have been a perfect game for him to have an opportunity to get in there and start. But Arteta's just not using him, which is so weird because when he started at Arsenal, he was like one of the first names on the team sheet for him. So I don't know if anything's gone on behind the scenes or whether he just don't think he's good enough. But yeah, I think he needs game time. So I'd definitely loan him out. How about you, Heli?
I feel like shit. Just want ESR back. I miss it. The thing is, alright. The sad thing is, I agree with you. Yeah, Smith Rowe's my pick as well to go out on loan, but I would do anything to see him back playing consistently. I love him to bits. Him in lockdown was a different breed. It's so frustrating that we signed Havertz when ESR could be playing that position and doing his role, probably to a better standard as well.
Yeah.
But sadly, it doesn't seem like Smith Rowe will be getting any more minutes. So probably loan and maybe sell, which will probably be in my worst nightmares.
Yeah. It's a fair shout, and it's somebody I considered. I mean, he was a phenomenal player. It must be something behind the scenes. I don't see any other reason why he drops out, in my opinion. It goes this badly in terms of minutes. So I'd go Smith Rowe, but there is another name I want to throw out there. It's a bit of a rogue shout that fixes another problem you guys have got. Right. I love my rogue shouts, don't I? I would, at this point, so that he can get himself back into the England squad and give him, it kind of fixes a big problem at Arsenal. I would send Ramsdale out on loan because I don't think you need to sell him. I don't think you should sell him because I think he should be your first choice keeper. But right now, Arteta clearly favours Raya. So fix the problem so that both players are playing. Ramsdale can then fight for his place at another top Premier League club on loan, get his way back to the England squad for the Euros, which he should be going to anyway. But he's worried, I can tell. And then you can reassess in the summer if Raya's bid continues to be bad in the back half of the season. You then move him on and then bring Ramsdale back from loan. He can start from next season. But I think it fixes that kind of problem you've got where you can't start both of them. Not if they're playing for the different clubs.
What if Raya gets a red card or injury?
Then you have to play. It's a risk you have to take. But I think Ramsdale is somebody who will be pushing for a move like this, whether or not it's a loan or a permanent transfer away from the club. But I don't think Arsenal want to sell him. So I think this is probably the best of both worlds. Arsenal gets to keep him, but Ramsdale gets the guaranteed minutes and his chance to fight for the Euros place.
Also, wouldn't we be giving a top goalkeeper to one of our rivals? Because he won't go to. I don't think he'll go to a mid-table Premier League. He'll go to maybe a Chelsea or something like that.
Chelsea was the one that was linked with a permanent. I don't think they would do a permanent deal. Chelsea. I don't know where he would go. Actually, in all fairness, I don't know. like either you go abroad, which is an option. You go to a top club in a different country, which I think needs a goalkeeper right now. Maybe Inter Milan could do with a top keeper, or potentially a West Ham stay in London, and they're fighting for top 5 places at the moment, or a Brighton could do with a keeper. Steele's been awful this season. I think they'd probably be your best shout just because the rest of the clubs have got pretty solid keepers. But yeah, in one of West Ham or Brighton, you could do that deal and then just put a clause in there where he doesn't play against Arsenal. You could do that. So just say you can't play against Arsenal, but every other game you can play for West Ham or Brighton.
I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, I could just see him go to Newcastle because I don't see that in my head.
Yeah, but what happens to Pope? Yeah.
Yeah, but how long's he out for?
He's back soon, isn't he? Next month.
See, I don't think he is. That's a good shout. I forgot he was injured.
Is it next month?
I thought it was like February, March.
They could do with an improvement, and it would be more likely to be a loan if it's just to cover for Pope.
Yeah.
Early April.
Dan Ramsey.
Early April.
Yeah. So that's actually a good idea because he can get him on loan. Newcastle don't want to buy him, and they won't have to buy him. He's just that cover until Pope comes back. But it gives that Ramsdale that chance to fight for his place. Like I say, get those minutes whilst they're trying to try out Raya. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no, definitely. And when Pope's back, if you're fighting against someone who would be also wanting to get in that squad. So...
Yeah, that's a bit rogue when he comes back. But given he's out, it's only 6-month loan, and the majority of the time Pope can't play anyway. So I think it would only be a loan without a buy option for Newcastle. If you were to go to Chelsea or someone like that, it probably would put a buy clause in there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right. What are we saying for players to leave Arsenal then on a permanent deal, boys? What are we thinking?
A few shouts here. Cedric Suarez is just not of the levels. Not on the levels. There's no rogue shouts here. It's all just players I think aren't good enough. El Neni would be another one. I know he's.
Whoa!
I know he's a fan favourite. I know he's a fan favourite, but mate, let's be honest. He's 31 now. He's not good enough. Let him go. Let's
not make any rash decisions now, Henry. He's a club legend. Don't disrespect a club legend like that.
Yeah, I think him. And then I would also, if you get the bid for him in January, which you could do, I would be open to selling Nketiah. I would be open to it. But if he goes to like a Palace or something, let him go. He's not going to... They need to improve their forward line. He's been given chances and he's just not up to standard, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, totally.
First of all, don't ever speak ill of El Neni's name ever again. That's outrageous.
I just said he wasn't good enough.
He's retiring here and he's becoming our assistant manager. That's what I'm saying. What happened?
Hasn't he started his own football team?
He's in London, mate.
Yeah,
There's no reason for him to stay. But yeah, anyway, all jokes aside, Cedric, I can see him being sold. But like for depth reasons, he'll stay. But I don't know. He's not good either way. Nketiah, I think you have to get that striker first. If you get the striker first, then we sell Nketiah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so we know we have that Jesus and other option.
He's got Palace written all over him, Nketiah.
Why is that, Henry?
Because he's from London, and I don't know. He's just got Ian Wright vibes. He played for Palace, didn't he?
Ian Wright.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. It's not like backed up with fact. It's literally just a feeling. Like, I don't know why he's just got Palace written all over him for me. Like, I just see it.
I see him on
Palace shirt.
Anyway. Yeah, no, Nketiah sell him to another Premier League club. Yeah, maybe a Palace, maybe a West Ham. Who knows? Anyone really? But I actually picked someone different. I picked Thomas Partey.
Yeah, I see that.
He won. Yeah. He's injured. He's not as good as Rice. And to be fair, I just don't really like him as a human, considering. But yeah, so I think Partey should be the one that's gets gone. So, Partey's my pick to get sold.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
No, I mean definitely.
It's one I did look at, and I was like, well, you need that cover for Rice, and I don't think he's that bad a player. I know he's
Jorginho,
right, but I don't rate Jorginho. But
really, you don't rate Jorginho?
No, not really. But
Jorginho and Rice against Liverpool dominated the midfield for most of the game.
Mate, I don't. Let's not get into that one. But I don't think Jorginho should leave. But I don't think I would use him as cover for Rice.
Yeah, I guess.
And then Partey also covers at right back as well. he's a good player to have in your squad, but you are right. He's a bit dodgy. Isn't he? He's not the greatest.
He's a bit dodgy, man.
What happened when he went to Ghana? Didn't they send someone with him to stop him from going out and stuff?
Apparently, I think he's not going to AFCON as well because I think the camp is based in Spain. And yeah,
oh wow,
but this is all stuff. This is all stuff I read. I don't know if it's like 100%, but from multiple sources, it seems a dodgy situation.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, Partey is definitely a player that I considered for my pick for selling, but I actually went with Nketiah as well, just to raise the funds for the new striker. I don't think he's good enough. Like he had that, didn't he score? He scored a hat trick, didn't he, this season? And he did really, really well. I can't remember who it was against, but he scored like
Burnley.
3 goals. I think
was it Burnley?
Someone like was it?
It was newly promoted. It was Burnley or Sheffield.
Yeah, I think it was Sheffield, but either way. But yeah, I mean, he scored a hat trick. But I don't see it. I don't see him developing into this like top level striker that can go ahead and win titles.
It is a weird one. He keeps flitting between good and bad. Like for me, it was always, oh no, he's average. He's going to get sold. Oh, he scored a hat trick and he started a few games. Oh, but he's back on the bench now. Oh wait, he's back. He scored a couple of goals. And he keeps kind of going between for me. And I just think that inconsistency, you've got to get him gone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and I don't think he's as good as Jesus. So
no, but that's a whole other problem.
Yeah, no, definitely. Moving on to Liverpool next. What players do you reckon that my team needs to sign, guys?
Okay, I'll go first. I think this is an obvious one in my opinion. I think it's clear as day who Liverpool need. They need a brick shithouse at CDM. They need a fucking tank at defensive mid. And for me, there's only one player that fits the description: Palhinha.
Oh, that's a shout. I forgot about Palhinha.
Yeah. If Liverpool, in my opinion, Liverpool only need to make one signing, and that's just a tank of a CDM, and that's Palhinha, in my opinion. Yeah. 50, 60, 70 million, just throw that at Fulham, take Palhinha, win the league. That should be Liverpool's plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's making 4.9 tackles per game this season in 47 minutes, 1.6 interceptions. It is a great one. I mean, my one thought would be price. Can you afford to make that move in January? So I would be careful of that. And I would consider someone like Morten Frendrup, who's playing for Genoa at the moment, who's getting 3.9 tackles, is second most in Europe at the moment in more minutes. So I might consider that if you want to get a cheap deal.
Prem proven and quality.
Palhinha would be my choice, but I would just consider that as a backup in case you can't afford him. Looking at the rest of the squads, they seem to be fine in goalkeeping, and their midfield is stacked outside of the defensive position, and the same with their forward line. The only other position I would consider signing is potentially a new right back who can do the same type of job as Trent, because their only other right back at the moment is Conor Bradley, who plays as a wing back, not as this kind of 6 inverted playing in the midfield. I think you might be worth going out there and having a look for a right back who can play that passing game, can play centrally, just so that you don't have to change your system when he's injured or out.
Yeah, no, I definitely did consider a right back just looking at it, because I wouldn't be surprised if you see Curtis Jones playing right back, playing that inverted. Honestly, he might end up doing that because he did it with Bajcetic in the Europa League earlier on in the season. He had him playing right back and doing the exact same role. So that's definitely a possibility. So that was something that I considered. But yeah, Palhinha would be my pick. I think it was last season as well. You just looked at the tackling statistics, like the Premier League Instagram posted it. He's miles ahead of anyone else in the league. Like stuff like that. It was an absolute joke. And yeah, we really do lack that. Like if we had a player like Caicedo, we probably would have gained a couple more points at this stage.
Imagine.
Well, I think Palhinha is an upgrade on Caicedo, no?
Yeah, I mean tackling wise, definitely. probably. You'd probably say he's a better tackler and he wins the ball back more often. It was just the age, wasn't it? I think with Caicedo, because him being so young and then him being that good, you think.
Yeah, but Paulini's what, 26, 27, 28? Still
Yeah,
young,
yeah.
still got good.
Yeah, no, it's still
got
definitely.
Good. Still got like a good 5, 6, 7 years in him.
Yeah, and the fact that Bayern have now dropped out as well, that's something that I would consider.
Yeah, definitely. No, there's no one looking at Paulinho really in the league. Because Arsenal have got Rice, Man City have got Rodri. I mean, Tottenham seems to be quite happy with Basuma.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And Sarr.
Yeah.
When he comes back, we'll be happy with Casemiro when he's back.
Yeah.
It was Bayern. Bayern were the people, and now it's just been announced that they're not going to go for him. They're not going to go for it because they're getting Eric Dyer in, which is a whole other.
That's
outrageous. Tottenham fans must be delighted. You know that meme of the Euros where they threw their beers in the air? That's Tottenham fans right now. They're delighted with that sale. Thank God for that. But
it's like Harry Kane obviously hasn't won a trophy in his entire career. So, since leaving Tottenham, you would have thought, well, you know what? I've played with Eric Dyer for years, and I know he's not that great a footballer, so I'm not going to recommend him. He must have recommended him to Thomas Tuchel and gone, let's get Eric Dyer in as a centre-back. Let's do that. And I'm thinking, Harry, are you trying to sabotage your own career? What are you doing? Like,
he must have been lonely, bro.
Harry, out of all the players you played with in England and Tottenham, who's that one player you think would be a goal behind? Eric Dyer, mate.
Yeah, Eric Dyer. Oh.
I mean, for me, right, like it's just a case of like he must just want a friend. He must just be lonely out there in Munich.
Surely it's for that reason only.
Even if that was what it was, surely you go Dele Alli over Eric Dyer. If you're going to get in a former England and Tottenham player, go and get Dele Alli instead. You can just sit on the bench and do just as much. Like, why not?
Yeah, no. Eric Dyer, just what is that thought process behind that? Like, you're trying to sabotage his own career.
If that goes through, that confirms Leverkusen the title.
Oh, gosh.
Surely.
God, his confidence going into the Euros. I'm so worried. I love Leverkusen. I want them to win the title, but at the same time, I need Harry Kane's confidence to be up here. So
yeah, England need that so badly because
he's a confident player anyway. Jordan Henderson's offered himself to Munich and Leverkusen.
He's going Ajax,
of course.
Apparently.
He's going Ajax.
That's what I saw. Fabrizio tweeted he's going Ajax, apparently.
Oh, I want to see a Ross Barkley, Jordan Henderson link up at Luton.
That would be good. He's playing really well, Barkley, as well. He's on my list for Team of the Week this week.
Yeah, no, definitely. But who would you loan out of all the players that Liverpool have in their current squad? Who do you reckon is the one that needs the most game time?
It's a tricky one, that one, because there are a few players that I think could loan. We spoke about him a little bit earlier, Conor Bradley, Jarell Quansah at centre-back, I also think could have a loan deal.
He's getting good minutes, though, isn't he?
He is getting good minutes at the moment, but they could look to strengthen, especially with Matip's injury, and that could cut his minutes again.
Right.
Bajcetic is another person. I know he's injured at the moment, but when he comes back, could do with a loan. Cade Gordon, Ben Doak as well, also always like up for loans. But the player I've went with actually is, I don't know how to pronounce that first name because that's mental, but Kelleher I think could really do with a loan spell just before the Euros for Ireland. He could really do with getting some minutes under his belt to make sure he gets that spot over people like who's the Man City guy, Bazunu. Make sure he gets it over Bazunu, who's another class option in the Championship at the moment. So I think he'd be the one who wants the move the most, and he could really benefit from the minutes they're given.
Yeah, but would Klopp want to do that to his sub goalie?
But they've got Adrian, who is, as much as he's not great, he's not awful. I don't think he's much worse than Kelleher, if I'm honest.
I think he is. I think he's much worse than Kelleher.
I know you don't want him, but I don't think he's going to use Kelleher much anyway. So unless Alisson gets two-footed at some point, I think he'll probably be fine.
Yeah, no, when I've watched Adrian, and I've watched him a lot in like the FA Cup games, the Carabao Cup games, that 7-2 against Aston Villa, he was the guy that was in goal. And he made a mistake early on. He's so weird because when
4 years ago,
used to play, I know. That's like he hasn't played in 2 years. Like he's not. I don't think he's played a game for Liverpool in like 2 years. I think he's there for literal team morale. I think with all
it must be a Scott Carson thing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. If you're that worried, you've got two young goalkeepers who have had loan spells and done pretty well. Who you could call on in Jaros, and you've also got a young Brazilian in Marcelo.
Yeah.
If you're that worried, you can just.
I'd rather play them. I'd rather play them. Yeah.
But
give them a chance. I can't have Adrian.
I think you've got enough depth in goalkeeper that you could do without him for 6 months. And I think, going into that Euros, Ireland want to be clear about their goalkeeping situation because, again, it is stacked with those two guys fighting for it. So I think they need to make sure that that one of them is performing better. And Kelleher is probably falling behind just because he's not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Is he falling behind? No, because me personally, I'd rather have a sub goalie of a Big Six team than a starting goalie for a championship team. I don't know. It's a tough one. I could see the reason for having both, but I think Kelleher is ahead still.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I just think he will want to be sure of himself and make sure he's top.
Yeah, make sure. Right. Heli, who did you go with? If it's not Kelleher.
It's not Kelleher. Basically, he made a cameo against Arsenal, really impressed me, changed the game. I went with Bobby Clark.
Yeah.
I think I had a decent little game for Liverpool against Arsenal, and I think if he can hold his own and do well against Arsenal midfield, then I feel like he's not going to get minutes ahead of the usual Szoboszlai, McAllister, all them lot. Go on loan to a championship team or even a lower side Premier League team and impress there. I think he's a good player. For me, it was either him or Conor Bradley.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely considered both of those for mine. I ended up going for Ben Doak because he started a lot of games in the Europa League this year. And he just doesn't, well, obviously he's only 17, 18, but he just don't think he's massively impressed me. You see glimpses out of players, something like young players, and you think, oh, you know what, he's got a little bit about him. I just think he might need some minutes in a lower division just to build more of his confidence up. Because there was we had Cade Gordon, who's 19, 20 now. And I just thought I'd much rather just see him get the minutes that he's been getting. Because he was decent a couple of years ago and then he had a massive injury. But yeah, I think Ben Doak would just benefit from 6-month loan somewhere, then get him out on loan again, and hopefully he just gets his confidence going because he seems confident enough in his own abilities. No, just don't really need him.
No, well, he's a good young player and you want him to develop, and he's not going to get minutes at Liverpool because you've got not only that stacked forward line that we've spoke about earlier, you've got Cade Gordon, like you say, who's a youngster. Also, if you need to, he's probably more likely to play Elliott or Szoboszlai out wide if he needs to. So I'd rather, get him out on loan, get him the minutes, and then I'm sure he could develop into a pretty good player.
Yeah, no, of course. So now we're moving on to sell for Liverpool. Can't imagine this was a too difficult one. I mean, I went for Matip just because he's injured and his contract's expiring. Just trying to get some money for him. He's been a brilliant player for us just because he was a free transfer 8 years ago now, I think it was.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
very good servant, yeah.
No, he's been very, very good for us. But yeah, I just think it's time to go for him.
I mean, there were lots of options for me, but there were lots of options that I could rule out as well. So I considered Adrian, and then I thought, well, no, if I'm going to say Kelleher on loan, I can't really sell Adrian. I considered Matip, and I considered Thiago as well, both of them. And I thought, although they're both injured, and I don't think anyone's going to buy an injured player, so you'd have to just release him. And I don't know if that's worth it. I also thought that was a bit boring, because I'm like, obviously Matip probably should go, and obviously Thiago should go. Too injury prone.
Yeah.
The guy that I went with, you guys mentioned him earlier, and I was like, we're going to talk about this guy because I don't think he's good enough. And he's featured in a video that we filmed yesterday on the worst team of the season so far. And that is Curtis Jones. I do not think he's good enough. I do not think he will ever be good enough to play for Liverpool in that midfield. You could shift him back to right back, but I just think you can cut your losses, get him gone, get the money in, and reinvest in a DM.
Huh?
It's not that roguish, mate. He's one of the worst players in the Premier League this season, based on statistics. He is not been good at any metric.
Stop with the stats. Stop with going just on stats. I'm putting my foot down now, Henry.
Mate, he is
Curtis Jones.
So incredibly average, bro. He is. When you compare him with Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, even Elliott dwarfs him. Even Bajcetic dwarfs him when he plays. Like, he is by far like the 6th or 7th choice in that midfield, and only because Thiago's injured. That's the only reason why he's not last. When he plays, he's just awful, bro. He's been doing
well. He's been doing so well recently. What do you mean?
No, bro. He's got a couple of goals, and that hides everything. But if you look at him as a ball progressor, as a defensive midfielder as well, he just doesn't do anything.
To be fair, I don't even. You say like him scoring a couple of goals in that. I didn't even realise he scored recently. To be honest with you, I just think the way I watched a few Liverpool matches here and there recently. Curtis Jones, good player. He puts in a good shift. I think he's more than good enough to be a cameo for Liverpool. I think
again. Bro,
the disrespect to Curtis Jones is outrageous. That's crazy. He's a good player.
Right, I'll just go through it now. In the last, how many is this? 10
games? Piss off with the
3,
stats.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. He has been above a 7 or above in 3. And the rest, he's been 5.7, 6.7, 5.9, 6.5, 6.2, and a 5. He's good enough. His best performance, his performance where he got man of the match, was in the Carabao Cup against West Ham, where they played their B team. He's a good championship player.
You're going off player ratings from a website. Is that what you're going off?
I'm going off actual guaranteed stats as well. I just won't go into.
You're going off player ratings that FIFA use as well.
No,
yeah,
I'm not going off FIFA. What player ratings?
All right, no, but still, you've got to watch him play.
Yeah. I agree, Heli.
That's like fucking judging Timber off this season. He hasn't played. Yeah, exactly. If you look at stats, it's not. No, but if you just look at, but you just see these stats and you automatically think he's shit. No, you got the eye. There's nothing can beat the eye test in my opinion.
Mate,
nothing can beat the eye test.
I don't think he should be sold. But
cut your losses, get him gone. Still pass at least once a game. Like, it's just
no, yeah.
And also, Henry, you call me boring because my pick was Thiago and Matip. My choices.
My thought with that is, obviously they should go, but they can't be sold right now because they're both out with long-term injuries, so no one's going to buy them.
Yeah.
So, and you're not going to just, especially Thiago, you're not going to release him because you have to pay the rest of his contract off.
Yeah, true.
So,
but still, Curtis Jones, that's disrespectful.
Curtis Jones is the one. You've got so many better players in that midfield.
I don't think he's that bad.
Crazy. Championship level is crazy.
He's not championship level. No, I'm not having that. But anyway, moving on to your team, Henry, Manchester United.
Yes.
Who are we saying for players that we should sign?
We need players everywhere, to be honest.
You need Jesus, mate.
We need. I mean, you're not wrong. This is the thing, right? You're not wrong. We could do our goalkeeping's fine, our right back's fine, left back's fine. Centre half we could do with a centre back. In midfield, we could do with another DM. In attack, we could do with a right winger and a striker. So there's lots of places to kind of go in. I mean,
so your whole squad.
Our attack is starting to get better, and we could do with someone to kind of replace. I'll tell you what, dream scenario. Because it was kind of rumoured in the press. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not.
McTominay striker.
Yes, well, and that is we go out and get Benzema on loan because that was rumoured to be possible. But actually, I don't think it is.
Really?
I don't think it was rumoured. It was all over Twitter that Benzema was leaving Saudi Arabia. Yeah, exactly. I haven't gone with it because I don't think it's feasible. But that would be dream scenario. Benzema for 6 months would be perfect. He could teach the things he could teach to Rasmus Højlund would be unreal. But I haven't gone for him because I don't think it's doable. We could do with like a ball-winning midfielder, if I'm honest. Like so a high tackling. Jalapeno would be good. I think he's a little bit. That's all he does. So I feel like I could do with someone who's a little bit better of a passer in there. So It's a tricky one. I don't know. I mean, come back to me. Let me think about it a little bit more. Go on. I haven't decided.
Me to go, or do you want to go?
I'll go. Why not? I mean, what is it? So Sergeant Ratcliffe, who's just came in, right? He's at Nice, and I think he has stuff with Nice going on, right? I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, he owns Nice.
Yeah. Jean-Claire Todibo as a centre back. I just think that's got to happen. Like that is such a good opportunity for Man United to go. Oh well, we know. Well, the owner at Nice is invested in Manchester United, so I can't imagine it being too difficult to negotiate. Like that wouldn't be a massive amount of time, I don't think. And yeah, I just think that if Varane's going, which it does tend to seem like he might end up leaving this summer at the end of the season, I just think they need someone alongside Lisandro Martinez, but they definitely do need someone alongside Casemiro as well. Like that was something that I definitely did think of because, yeah, I mean Mason Mount next to Casemiro hasn't worked necessarily when that's happened. So that would be my pick, Todibo as the signing. How about you, Heli?
I went with a centre half. Yeah, I went with a defender. He has been heavily linked to Man United recently. I've gone for Evertonian defender Jared Brantwaite.
Oh,
I think he's been class for Everton from what I've seen.
I completely agree. If I was looking at centre backs, those two would definitely be on my shortlist. I think I'd probably go to Demo just because it's more likely because of the fact he owns Nice. But Brandwaite has been incredible. I actually called it before we started playing for Everton. We did a thing in uni where pick a player to sign for a club, like we're doing now, but it could be any club. And I was like looking at the numbers for Man United for centre backs, and he just popped. Even though he wasn't playing, his numbers when he did play were fantastic. And I was like, I got to get him in. And then literally 2 weeks later, he starts playing. He plays really well. He gets linked with Man United in the press, and now he's playing week in, week out, and he is fantastic. My only issue with that is the price. That's the only issue.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but both are great shouts. Bringing it back to me then, just to finish off on the signings. I've got 2 players that I'm considering. I'll tell you who they are now. Ezequiel Palacios at Bayer Leverkusen.
Yep.
A little bit difficult because of price, but I think a player who we could definitely go and throw the bucket at.
Yeah, but would you think he would give up a league title at Leverkusen?
Yeah, I don't know.
On the money. Depends on the money. We'll get into that. And the other option is Stanislav Lobotka at Napoli. Napoli are having a poor time of it, and his contract's running up. Plays as a DM, gets 1.5 tackles and 0.7 interceptions per game. And if you look at his passing, averaging 56 passes a game with a 91% accuracy. So very clinical and clean in that midfield there. Palacios as well. I mean, 2.2 tackles, 1.4 interceptions, and 0.8 clearances per game. Plus, he's got a 92% pass accuracy, averaging 74 passes a game. That goes up to 88 in the Bundesliga when he's playing. So I would say he is my dream shout, and I'm going to go for him because I think he's the kind of player I think we could convince to come to us, even if it was a case where it's like we sign him now and then loan him back until the end of the season so he gets his league title, or we just buy him outright and just say, well, here's a load of money. Jim Radcliffe just put 300 million in. Come on and come to town.
300 million.
Just offers that tackling ability that we're looking for. A bit of a destroyer, but that pass accuracy. So he's not going to be giving away the ball like Fred did all the time. And he's not going to shy away from passes on the ball 74 times a game. McTominay doesn't touch the ball 5 times a game. So he would just offer the best of both worlds, I think, in that midfield alongside Kobe Mainoo, who would be our kind of ball progressor. That this guy come in, be the kind of destroyer in there, and then Bruno can go back to his best playing up behind the striker.
Henry,
shoot.
Do you watch football or do you just go on stats?
I do both.
But do you actually like do you actually like just watch games and just like enjoy football?
Yes, of course I do.
Listening to you waffle about stats makes me hate football.
Stats are so important, bro. They're so important. You have to go off the background. Performance off the eye doesn't mean everything. I don't mean stats mean everything as well, though that is my chosen field.
I can tell it's your chosen field, mate.
If I can give everyone a statistical breakdown and give them that angle, I've got plenty of other people around me who can give people a passionate speech about watching a player. I don't need to be able to do that. I'm just going to give you guys the background information, which is helpful in telling you a bit more information that you don't always see watching the game.
Yeah.
Every fact or story you've ever told on the Red Show, I believe, is stats based. I don't remember you ever saying anything about actually watching a game.
I mean, I do watch plenty of games, but it's what I spend my time doing, and therefore it's most of my stories are based on that. But I'm fine with that. I take that as a compliment, actually.
Yeah.
No, it's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's just an observation.
Right. Anyway, we need to move on to loan players now for Manchester United.
Loans.
Go watch our podcast with Zealand, by the way.
Yes. We need to get that one out there. Everybody who's watching the Red Show, as soon as you finish this episode, take a break, go and watch our interview with Zealand. It was a fantastic...
We recorded with Zealand.
What? There aren't any more interviews with Zealand.
No.
I've looked. No. There aren't any more. That's it.
Zealand is impossible to get a
hold of all people.
And we managed to do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Watch the fucking video.
Go check it out. Go check it out. Anyway, no players for Manchester United. What are we thinking, Henry?
I mean, I think Rasmus could do with a loan, but because we haven't got any other strikers, then I don't think it's doable. Obviously, Jadon Sancho is out on loan currently, or is about to be on loan?
About to be. It's here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Confirmed. So that one I feel like is out of the question because it's already on loan. Hannibal as well is already on his way out. One option I considered.
Wait. Hannibal's already on his way out.
He's on his way to Sevilla on loan.
Oh well, he was my choice.
Fair enough. I mean, he is already. You've got a good instinct because he's on his way to Sevilla right now.
Okay, sweet.
He'll get minutes. I think Palestri's a good shout, just because he's not getting anything right now. And it's kind of disappointing because when he does play, I think his work rate and his performance is quite good. He just doesn't play enough to give himself a chance to get goals and assists and show himself off. Mm-hmm. I think, as much as I love Kobe, I feel like he could do with a loan at some point. Just because we probably want to recruit in that area, and if we do, his minutes might suffer, and then he just drops off a cliff. So having him have a loan at some point would be good. I just don't think right now is the right shout. Yeah, and Malacia was the other player I considered, but he's injured, so I don't think that's going to happen.
I forgot he existed.
Yeah, he plays Dallo at left back now, so I don't think he's going to get many minutes when he comes back from injury, especially with Luke Shaw as well. So I think he probably could do with a loan, but right now he's injured, so no one will take him. So I'll go with Palestri. We'll go with him.
Yeah, we'll go with him. Cool. How about you, Heli? Oh no, you said Hannibal, didn't you?
Yeah, but for me it was either Hannibal or Mainu.
Yeah.
Did you see the tweets, right, by the way? Everyone's saying, like, Mainu for Euro 2024, and I'm just like,
fuck off.
Bro,
that's outrageous!
He's played less than 10 games. He's played less than 10 games. You cannot base a player who he is on 10 games. He's played well. He's a good start. Keep going. Keep playing.
Curtis Jones will be going there before Mainu.
I mean, we won't. I won't answer that question. But
no,
Mainu should not be in the England squad yet. He is nowhere near ready. Good Lord, man. Relax, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just insane. I went for Palestri as well. I just think he does need minutes. You know, how old is he now? Is he 19, 20?
He's older than that.
He's older than that.
22.
Yeah, the man needs some loans, definitely.
Yeah.
He
hasn't scored a European goal. Might I add with that, he hasn't scored a European goal in a top division, as in like the Premier League.
Yeah.
He might have scored. I think he scored in the cup, but in terms of league performance, he hasn't scored yet, which is annoying. I think he probably. I don't want to say deserves to. That feels like the wrong way of saying it. But had he been given the minutes I think he deserves, I think he could have got a few goals this season. He's only played 165 minutes this season and got an assist in that time as well.
Yeah.
So
not
give
bad.
him more time, get him out on loan to a club where he can just run at people and his performances will peak.
Yeah. Right. Final part of this part of the podcast. Player sales, because there's quite a few I can imagine.
Yep, here we go.
Thinking
Right.
of.
Let's break this down.
Wait, can me and Lloyd go first, but you can go into your rant?
Fair enough. Yeah, go on.
Right, go on, Heli.
All right, I'm
You go
going to state
first.
the obvious. I've got 3 players stating the obvious: Martial, Varane, Anthony.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Varane, purely because of the Ten Hag beef that's going on.
Well, that's the whole thing. I'll get into in a minute. Lloyd?
Yeah, I went for Ericsson. Get that man out of the club, I think. I just watch him and I just think he's so slow. Like, especially particularly that Bayern away game, I think it was. And he was absolutely atrocious. Like,
yeah,
he's just so slow. Like, his energy, he's just not with it. It's like if you wanted a high intensity team, you can't have Ericsson. Like,
he did have a heart attack, in all fairness.
Yes. Yes, he did. He did
in his defense.
He's playing with a heart device, bro. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, but like,
Lloyd, why are you bullying someone who's had a heart attack? What the fuck?
Hey, I'm just saying, if Manchester United want to move forward, they can't have him playing alongside Casemiro, who's not the most mobile either. Like, it just doesn't work. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, let him go get his money somewhere else, you know, because he's more than capable of playing for a decent team. But like, nah.
Jesus Christ.
Send him to Saudi.
It's some interesting shouts from you both, I have to say. Let's break it down because I'm going to go for everybody because I need to. Goalkeepers, I don't think we need to sell anybody. Bayern could end up with on a loan, but other than that, I'm happy with the goalkeeping situation. Evans needs to go at the end of the season, too old. Varane, I think, can stay. He's got a year or 2 left in him, and I think Ten Hag's got over his beef because he's started to play most games now.
Oh, has he gotten over it now?
Yeah. Harry Maguire, I think, should leave, despite the fact he's played really well this season. I think he needs to go because when Martins is fit and we're going to recruit another centre back, his minutes are going to go again. So just get him gone. He think he's earned himself a move with this performance from this half of the season. Yeah. Lindelof needs to go play as far away from Manchester as possible. I hate the man so much. Luke Shaw needs to stay on the pitch and stay injury fit. Reguilon, of course, has gone back to Tottenham. Dalot, I think, should go because I think we want to get a better right back in. And I don't want to sell Wan-Bissaka because I think he's been class. I think as a defensive right back for those particular games where we need a defensive right back, you're not going to get much better than him. Martinez obviously should stay. Malacia, I think, should stay as a backup to Shaw. Ericsson could leave, but no one's going to pay his wages. And actually, as a technical midfielder, like we haven't got many. We've got mainly starting right now. The only person who could do that role currently who's fit is Ericsson. So
Ericsson's still very good, isn't he? He's still his still passing range. He's still a very good player.
He doesn't suit most games, but you can use him in certain situations. So keep him for now and then look to move him on when his contract expires in a couple of years. Casemiro, keep as a ball winner. I don't need to recruit one, but he is, when he gets his form right, oh, what a player. Bruno Fernandes, obviously keep. Amrabat, I've not been that impressed with him, so I probably wouldn't make it permanent now, just because I think we can recruit better now. We've seen him in the top league. Mason Mount, keep. He'll take over from Ericsson eventually when he's back. McTominay, I love his goals. He's not good as a midfielder. Either play him as a striker or get him gone. I'd probably say get him gone. He's not going to play as a striker for us. Go to West Ham. Be the new Mikel Antonio. Hannibal, obviously, he's going out on loans. We won't talk about him. Mainu, obviously, keep. Martial is ridiculously bad. I've said it. I put him in my worst team of the season. He needs to go play again as far away from Manchester United as possible. Rashford, keep, obviously. Sancho is going out on loans. We won't talk about him. Anthony, sell. I do agree. Sell. Get him gone. Take what you can get and run because he's obviously not suited to the Premier League. Go play the Serie A. You'll be amazing. Pedestrians said loan. Rasmus, we've said loan, but other than that, don't sell him. And obviously, Garnacho. Do not sell to anybody. No. But yeah, that's everybody. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, just get rid of as all the players I've said to get rid of, and we're fine.
Right. Amazing. So that is all of our wishes for each club. Let's move on to the game show. Heli, take it away. What is the game show this week?
Right, basic. It's categories. Well, we've got
Right.
2 round of categories, then 1 round of lies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want to
So,
break
do you
down
know
how that works?
Do you know how categories work?
I have no idea. You're gonna have to break it down for me and the viewers.
Well, believe it or not, I'll give you a category, right? And basically, and that's the game. And basically, there's multiple answers. Then you just got to go back and forth, giving an answer. You've both got 3 lives. But you can't repeat an answer, and you can't get it wrong, obviously.
Oh, okay. So you say name players who play in goal, and we'll name.
Okay, let's just start, and you'll know.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Let's go.
So round 1, Liverpool players, just basic standard Liverpool players
Okay,
who play
cool.
from now.
Oh, current squad.
Current squad Liverpool players. So Henry, you start. You just go back and forth.
Okay, cool. Is there a time limit on this, by the way, or can I just take as much time as I need?
There's not a time limit, but don't take the piss.
Right. Okay.
Because it's their current squad. You should know this.
Right. Okay. Mo Salah.
Diaz.
Nunez.
Jota.
Gakpo.
Fucking hell, we just started.
Doak.
Gordon.
Szoboszlai.
Van Dijk.
Jones.
McAllister.
Thiago.
Endo.
Bajcetic.
Simicas.
Robertson.
Trent.
Bradley.
Bajetic.
Oh, I've said that.
We just started. Yeah.
I've said that.
All right, Henry, you lost the live. You're on 2 lives, but we're still on you. So go.
Oh, we'll keep going. Right. Okay.
Yeah. We keep going. Yeah.
Gravenberch.
Matip.
Elliot.
Gomez.
Thiago.
That's just been. You've lost another life.
For God's sake, I don't get this game.
What do you mean you don't get this game? It's so obvious.
Kanate.
Okay, go.
Sponsor.
Said Simicas. Said Matip. Oh, Allison.
Adrian.
Kelleher.
Chambers. There's a youngster called Chambers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Luke Chambers.
Oh, what other youngsters are there? God, I know there's a few. Damn. Oh, Marcelo. I just said him a minute ago. Marcelo.
Oh, Jaros.
No, now we wait.
Oh, no.
There was one more. I looked at his name. What was it? Scanlon.
Yeah, I know who you're about. I know who you're about.
No. Oh, who else is there? Is there actually anyone else in the squad?
I don't think there. Oh, I don't know. You would know more than me. I just remember seeing his
To be
name.
honest, even if there's no one left in the squad, we're just going to go down until you lost all your lives.
Right. Oh, man, I'm going to lose.
I mean,
I don't think there's anyone else.
I think we said them all. I can't.
Have we said Alexander Arnold?
I said him. Yeah.
Wait, that's your guess?
That's gonna have to be my guess. Yeah, I don't know who else.
Too fair, I'm on FootMob right now, and there is one player neither of you have said, but he's a youth player, so I don't think you won't get him.
One player.
Yeah, but no, there's obviously more than one player left.
Oh no! Wait! Yeah, Clark.
I literally spoke about him earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Who's Clark?
Bobby Clark.
Oh, I forgot about Bobby Clark. Damn, is it back to me then? Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, my guess is I can't think of anyone else. I don't know if you said him already. You might have done. Ben Doak, did you say him already?
Yeah, it's already been said.
Yeah,
Get out.
fair enough.
All right, so 1-0 Lloyd.
Lloyd won the Liverpool one.
Shock horror. I can't believe that's happening.
That was close though. Like.
Right, Henry, this should suit you because round 2's Man United players. So Lloyd, you have to go first.
No.
Lloyd, go first.
Right, Hoyland.
Rashford.
Martial.
Anthony.
Pelistri.
Sancho.
Garnacho.
Cobby.
Fernandez.
Mount.
Ericsson.
Casemiro.
Wan-Bissaka.
Scott McTominay.
Dallo.
Hannibal.
Shaw.
Amrabat.
Malacia.
Lindelof.
Varane.
How did you say him? Wan-Bissaka.
Maguire.
Evans.
Onana.
It's not the remembering that's the problem. It's just the what did you say?
Yeah.
Heaton.
Bayindir.
You said Malacia. I said Wan-Bissaka. You said Dallo. I said Lindelof.
There is one defender that you're missing, like first team.
Martinez? Yeah, okay, Martinez. I don't know. So I thought Lloyd had said it, which is why I was like, I'm not going to say his name.
What's that young centre back's name? Is it Kumbwala? Is that his name?
Yes, quite Barlas as a person. Amari Forsum.
Oh my god, who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that? Oh no! Oh, I'm mudded.
Praise the Lord for all our youth players.
I'm mudded. I don't know who else. I don't know another player.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got another one in the chamber.
Do you want to pass?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you're not slice, so it's still on you.
Yeah, no.
I've got one in the chamber.
I've got one in the chamber. Henry, you go, come on. For game's sake. Who?
Dangor.
Dangor? Who's that? 1 minute.
He's a youth player, but he has played.
Dangor.
Google him.
Dan. I know Dangor. Yeah. I thought you meant Dangor as in that's one last name. But his last name is Dangor. I know who you mean.
We might as well end it on this one. I'm all out. I can't think of
Henry, Lloyd, you forfeit?
I forfeit. I can't think of no more.
Right, Henry, guys, it all goes down to this. Round 3.
But I know Man United players. This is the thing, right?
Not gonna lie to you, boys. Yeah. So round 3, it's a game of lies. So basically, I want to give you a topic category, and you both say how many answers you can name within 30 seconds.
Oh, I know.
Then it's like, oh, you're a liar.
Yeah.
This one it's kind of difficult. I say it's difficult. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man United players who have won the World Cup since 2002.
Oh God, who's won the World Cup since 2002?
Okay, I'll help you out. I'll help you out because I do feel bad. So we've got 2002 winners: Brazil, Italy 2006,
Italy,
Spain 2010, Germany 2014, France 2018, Argentina.
Is this current players or is this all time?
From 2002?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, but I just wanted to double check. Okay.
But by the way, they did not have to make an appearance for either club or country. They just had to be in the squad.
They just had to be there.
They had to have gone to the World Cup, though, right?
Yeah. They had to have gone to the World Cup, but they didn't have to play a game for the country.
Right. Okay. Cool.
They don't have to have a cap.
Okay.
We'd be here for hours.
Say it's a Man United player. They didn't have to make an appearance for Man United. They just had to be in the squad.
Were at the club. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I understand.
All right. So if I were you, okay, there's 23. There are 23 total players. All right.
Okay. Right. Cool.
Henry, how many out of the 23 do you think you can name? Also, you got.
I'm starting low.
It's 30 seconds.
I'm starting low. You guys got a bit for this. I'm not.
Yeah, we'll up it at 4.
5.
You can name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go on, Henry.
6.
7.
I'll say, yeah, okay.
8.
Go on, Henry. You can do at least 10.
9.
I'll go 10.
Bullshit.
Come on, Henry.
No!
Henry,
I'm in the mud here.
Henry, he has to name one every 3 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't know how many he knows. He is fucking clever, but I don't think
I don't think I
can name 11. I don't think I could name 11.
I think this is tough. This is like it's not easy.
Let's be honest, I could name 11, so I didn't want to risk him calling me out on 11. I'd rather make him do 10.
Yeah, I don't know whether I've got 10.
All right, Henry, I'm giving you one chance to say 11.
No, bullshit. Go.
Okay, ready? 3. Hey, wait, Lloyd, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
McAllister, Emiliano Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, Torres.
Which Torres?
Mustafi. Fernando, sorry.
Fernando. Mustafi.
Arbeloa, Pepe Reina.
Hang on, Arbeloa.
Yep.
Yeah,
Carry on.
Okay.
Who else? Did Podolski win it? Oh, he did. Right. Oh, you're not going to
Time's
tell me.
up.
Really?
I knew it.
Oh my gosh.
So you said Fernando Torres, Alvaro Arbeloa, Pepe Reina, Lucas Podolski, Stockton, Mustafi, McAllister, Martinez.
Oh my gosh. How many did I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You were 2 off.
8.
I wouldn't have been able to get much more. I wouldn't have been able to get many more than that, to be honest, in 30 seconds.
Okay, so let me get rid of these names.
Why did I not think of France 2018? I've just realised I didn't think of France at all.
Well, wait, because there's more to this game. There's more to this game. I'm getting rid of the names you've just said. That were correct, by the way.
Right.
And we're gonna start again with the remaining 15.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
you can't say a name you've already answered. So out of 15. Out of 15. Henry, how many can you name?
1. I'm going low. I'm not risking this.
Right,
My tactics work.
Actually, wait. Because this list is quite a bit hard. I'll give you a minute instead of 30 seconds.
Okay, right.
Okay. So is it still 1?
Yeah.
Right. 3.
4.
5.
6.
Oh, but boys, can I say something? All of these names are like big name. Well, not okay. There's only 2 players in here.
World Cup, obviously.
But I mean like there are only 2 players here who aren't like legend status.
Right.
All of these players are people aren't considered legend status.
Oh, I feel like if I say 7, he's going to say lies. And I don't know whether Henry's got 6. I think he might do. You know what? I'll say lies.
So how many is that? What, 4?
6.
I think I said.
Oh, 6 in a whole minute. Come on, Henry. 1 every 10 seconds. Ready?
Hang on, no.
I just don't know.
Give me 1 second just to think. Bear with me 1 second.
5,
Difficult.
4,
Difficult, isn't it?
3,
That's all.
2, 1, go.
Right. Rafael Varane, Juan Mata, Reyes from Arsenal.
Damn.
This is where I get stuck.
Should have said 7.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Who else? Podolski was a good shout, you know. Pogba. One more. Come on. One more. Marcus Rojo? Marcus Rojo? No.
By the way, Reyes is wrong as well. He wasn't in the squad.
Oh, fuck.
So you still got 2.
I've got 4, bro.
So you got 2 more left.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
15 seconds.
Sorry. Xabi Alonso.
1 more 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Varane? Did you say Varane before?
You've already said Varane. Okay, one more guess. I'll give you 1 more. Because I feel bad.
Thank you. McAllister. Did you say McAllister before?
Yeah. 10.
Yeah.
9. 8. 7.
It's
6.
Giroud.
Thank you.
Yes!
No, Lloyd. I'm gonna do this so it goes down to a final look.
Oh God!
I want to make it 10. By the way, if we're playing this properly, Lloyd has 1. If we're playing this properly, Lloyd has 1, but we're just doing this to make it intense. No,
that was tough. No, it is very tough. Right, that is tough.
All right, so there's 9. So out of the players who've won the World Cup, there are 9 players left on the list.
Oh, bro, I haven't got 9 more in me. I haven't got any more in me.
Do we give you a clue? Okay, I'll give you a clue for these.
Yeah, go on.
2 from Brazil.
2 from Brazil.
2 from Brazil. 1, 2, 3. 3 from Spain. 3 from Germany. 1 from Argentina.
Oh my
gosh! The fact you haven't got 4 of these by now is outrageous.
How did Reyes not win the World Cup? By the way,
he wasn't in the squad.
Really?
I checked. He wasn't in the squad.
Are we just going to go back and forth and see who could name one? By the way, or are we gonna do lies again? I feel like we should go back and forth, me and Lloyd.
Yeah, do you want to go back and forth?
Okay.
I've only got 1 in my brain.
Okay, by the way, okay, I'll help you out even more. The 2 players who aren't well known, they're both from Man United, but neither of them have made a single appearance for Man United.
Oh. I think you just helped me out, Ellie.
Did PK play for us? Did PK get any appearances?
Right,
I think he
enough
did.
talking. Lloyd, go first. Name your player.
Right. Gilberto Silva.
That was a person I was thinking. I was thinking his name.
Henry, now your turn.
Motherfucker. I'm tempted to go for him, I'm going to go PK.
Yep, correct.
Did he play for us? Did he have any appearances on your list?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So he's not one of the two.
He fully played for Man United, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. He's the other one. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
one of the players. Oh, sorry, say your thing.
Victor Valdez.
Thank you. No, he has made appearances
for
Man United. He has made appearances for Man United.
So who's the player?
He has.
No, he has. Yeah, Victor Valdez has made appearances.
I thought he didn't. Oh.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. But you said there were two Spanish players who never played for Man
No,
United.
in total.
Oh, okay. Right, fair enough.
Right.
Do you want me to give you the countries where them two are from?
Yeah, go for it.
Brazil and Germany.
A German who never played for us.
Yeah, he's never played for you. I didn't even know he played for you. I don't think
he was on our books.
It was on your books. I don't think you'll get it.
And he was in the Germany World Cup squad for that year.
Honestly, go for another player. Go for another player. Go and get it.
Oh, yeah, you got one, didn't you? Shit. We've still got a Brazilian left to go. Or is that the one that...
That's one of the main ones who's never made an appearance.
Oh, okay. Who's Brazilian? What was it, 2002?
You've got the Brazilians. All the Brazilians are gone.
Oh, Brazilians are gone. Okay. Spanish.
You've got one from Spain left, which is outrageous, by the way. Oh my God. Then you've got 3 from Germany left. Then you've got 1 from Argentina left.
One from Argentina? Who is in that team from Argentina?
He scored in the final.
Oh, Angel Di Maria.
Thank you.
Oh, I wish you didn't say that because that was the one that I had in my mind next.
No, Lloyd. I am a bit disappointed.
I know. Was Mertesacker in the squad?
Thank you.
Fuck! So hang on, who have we got left?
So we've got 4 players left. Two of them are the Man United ones who never made an appearance, and 2 of them are former Arsenal players.
Okay. What you said before? What nations? What nations have we got left?
1 Brazil, 1 Spain, 2 Germany.
Oh, right.
Germany.
I'm a little insulted. No, but honestly.
No, I think I've got.
So they're definitely from Arsenal, and Arsenal German. Naby wasn't in that squad. Podolski, you've already said. Mertesacker, you've already said. From Arsenal, a German. Arsenal German goalkeeper, maybe? No.
Come on, Henry.
Is it that obvious?
Yes.
How? What? Germans from 2014 who played for Arsenal.
Oh my gosh. I think I've just got it, Ellie. I can't believe we haven't said that, man.
Do you want me to give you another clue?
Yeah, give me a clue.
His eyes are offside.
Oh, Ozil. Fuck. Fuck. I forgot about him. Jesus.
All right.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
There's one more obvious player who I'm actually
right.
Oh
yeah.
So 1 Germany, 1 Spain, and 1 Brazilian. Yeah.
Yeah, and 2 of them are the ones who never made appearances.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Have we said Fabregas?
Fucking finally.
Lloyd, have you got the names up on your computer there or something? That's fucking...
No. He said
Fabregas.
Arsenal play. He said he was like players. I just thought of obvious players, and he was like,
okay.
He
So
said
what have we
Ozil.
got left? What have we got left?
The two players who've never made any appearances.
And what countries are they? Give me some clues.
One Germany from 2014, 1 Brazil from 2002. Let me just look up these facts about these players so I can give you clues on the way. I'll give you the Brazil one first.
Okay, Brazil first.
No, the Brazilian one, I won't be surprised if you've never heard of him because I never heard of him for researching, to be honest with you.
But he was in the Brazilian squad for 2002?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute. Okay, so he played for Man United in between 2003 and 5.
Okay.
Actually, he has. Oh, he has made appearances for Man United. He's made 20.
Oh,
sorry, that's my mistake. That's poor from me.
Anderson made more than that, didn't he? He made way more than that.
Yeah, but 2003 and 2005.
3 and 5.
I'm in the dark. I don't know.
Oh, there is a player. I can picture a Brazilian in my head. I think he was a winger.
No.
Give me some information about the German as well. Come on, give me some German.
Goalkeeper.
German goalkeeper. Who is the goalkeeper in that squad? Never played for us, but came through our academy. Oh, I can picture his fucking face. That's so annoying. And he was in the World Cup squad for Germany 2014.
Do you want me to give you a huge clue?
Yeah, go for it.
He's played for Leicester City.
Oh, I can picture his face.
The year after they won the league.
I don't know his name. I've got his face in my...
I can't think. No, I still don't know.
Oh, I know it. I do know it because it was Neuer. It was... I don't think it was Ter Stegen at that point. Who else was it?
Oh, the Brazilian's currently New York City's FC's assistant manager. Fair play.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've got no clue.
Weidenfeller would have been the other one that I know.
All right, boys, you got to be quick because my thing's about to die. So I got.
What was it? The German. He played for Leicester and Hanover. His name was weird. His name was weird. What was it? It began with a weird letter. What was it?
Z.
Zila? Is it Zila?
Yes, you got it.
Oh, no way! How has he back that?
All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay, quickly, because my thing's going to die.
Yes.
Get the Brazilian. Get the Brazilian.
Go on, Lloyd.
Begins
If
with
you
a
get
K.
the Brazilian,
Begins with
you can
K.
win this.
Begins with K.
I'll concede if you
Begins
win
with
this
a
one,
K.
Lloyd.
Okay, no, it's a front between either of you. First one's the name.
Begins with a K.
Last name begins with K.
Oh.
There's only one person I can think
Wait.
of.
I think I know, actually.
And that is Henry. It's first one to say it. It's no one's turn.
No. I'm not. No, it's not him. He didn't make 20 appearances for us. There's no way that happened.
Was it that? Oh, it's just only popped into my head because you said it began with a K. A guy called Cleberson. Was it or not? Yes.
Bro, I remember this guy as well. That's so annoying.
Like, honestly, I would never have got that, but then mentioned the letter K, and for some reason that just popped in my head.
How the fuck have you done
Sweat
that?
on my life.
No
idea. No idea, man. No idea.
Well, I think it's only fair we call that a draw.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I think that's only fair we call that a draw.
Right, we call that a draw. That was brilliant. And that rounds up this episode of The Red Show. Thank you all ever so much for watching. If you have done, please make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Go check out all the other podcasts on the Blue Podcast YouTube channel and all the socials as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you all later.
See you all in a bit. Bye.